Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Twitter. How's everybody feeling today? Today is the 7th of November. It's a Monday. Not too crazy today. Uh, Potentially looking to get into buys here. I'm going to check the higher time frames to make sure everything's looking decent. Yeah, the 4 makes it a little weird. I'm really leery on buying the support on gold as well, just because it is right next to a support. Or not see, we're looking to sell off on the higher time frames. We're looking to sell off here. Um, but we on the 30-minute we are so forming support. But I do not feel the best on buying it. It doesn't seem relatively right. We could probably retest this, but the bigger move is to play to the downside, and I'd rather look to secure entry there. GG, I relatively want to buy the support, but it's still pretty risky just because we do have probably not the biggest range on this. Okay, so I was wrong. It's about 45 pip range, so that's definitely favorable. So I think as of right now, I am between gold and GJ. I'm gonna get into GJ's buy on the support. Put about a 15 pip stop loss. Probably 50% around like eight pips drawdown. Probably go like that. Just getting my position ready at this point. Once we get about 20 seconds left in the candle, I'll go ahead and switch over. Right, actually, like 10. Well, like 10 seconds. 10 seconds left in the candle, I'll go ahead and switch over. Feel like New York session should bring us some good stuff, but we do have a pretty big 30-minute rejection there, so something to be careful for. So I definitely got to keep this the drawdown process in my mind. If I got a 15 pip stop loss, definitely around 9 pips drawdown. I got a 50%. I just got to stay. It is what it is. If like an entry just kind of goes against me, I enter in and it goes 9 pips drawdown first. It is what it is. Not that it can't still play out, but I am in a 50% position at that point. I don't want to take any unnecessary risk. Um, but yeah, that's about kind of my only worry is this 30-minute wick rejection right here. It's about the only thing I kind of have on my mind that might make the play a little bit more difficult to, reach to this previous resistance level here at 168, 143. But with New York session coming in with the volume in New York session, I think we should be okay. So like I said, 9 pips. Now, if we go 10 pips in this position, I'm going to go ahead and 90% this position. I'm going to close almost pretty much the whole position, leave like 10% running. But if we go drawdown, about 9 pips drawdown, I'm going to cut it. But I hope everybody's weekend went pretty good. My weekend was very, very productive. Pretty much at my side job the whole time. For a side job, I am a butcher as a side job. And I'm not gonna lie, it was I came from a kill and slaughter floor, and not gonna lie, it was very, very easy going to the grocery store, and couldn't be any more blessed. Worked a 12-hour shift, and since I get like union pay, it's pretty nice. After 8 hours, we get time and a half, so always kind of works out. So we are dealing with some drawdown here, fellas. Like I said, we go about 9 pips drawdown, 50%, but at this point, I'm looking to just hold. That 30-minute rejection was kind of the worry. Be real sweet here if we could just start pushing up. Alright, hopefully we start pushing back. Hopefully we made a decent bottom wick, but like I said, it's that 30-minute rejection on the candle there to the left, that bearish candle to the left, made me relatively worried about entering the buys on this support for sure. But the range on this is very nice. Plus, we are in New York session, so I feel like we got volume to bring us to the top side. But like I said, it's very in speculation right now. We just gotta manage the best as we can. So just to remind anybody, 10 pips profit, I'm 90% in the position. About 9 pips drawdown, I'm gonna 50% my position. Ooh, I didn't like what I saw there. Alright, so I 50% at that point. We don't wanna. So at this point, I'm gonna keep trying to 50% the less drawdown we go. So if we can get maybe like three pips drawdown, probably go ahead and put something down again, another 50%. Trying to reduce the risk. Hopefully, well, looks like that's just how it's gonna be. So that's just how that went. It's okay, no worries. Um, Kind of a rough way to start our week out, but it's no big deal. Um, Definitely gotta kind of tweak my risk management a little bit here and there. Um, we definitely stuck to our plan, but we're still losing a little bit more than what we won from the last time. Let's see. Yeah, 23. So Yeah, we don't like to see that, right? So if we start breaking the buzz, I might give one more entry to it, but might just let it just play out. To be honest, at this point. So gold at this point is actually starting to play out. We did make a bottom wick. I'd like to see kind of how the drawdown went with that bottom wick. So gold went 18 pips drawdown before we made the push up. Um, Kind of expected there. Uh, with gold though, definitely looking to get in sell positions. Most definitely. I feel like we have a higher chance to start pushing to the downside. Oh shit. What would be kind of nice at this point, I mean, if we do end up closing bearish here, and the next candle closes definitely somewhere around like 167,500, be really nice. We can probably enter sales all the way down to here. Got a clean range past that, so um, stay around a little bit longer. Probably got one more trade. I mean, good thing we didn't double trade on that, because if we did double trade, I would have ended my session at that point. Been like one or two, been my trade of the day, you know. So, that would have been what I wanted to do. Yeah, but at this point, ladies and gentlemen, kind of looking at the sales, kind of on both gold and GJ at this point. And that 30-minute rejection was definitely the worry there, because I don't even think we've been even close to 10 pips profit on this position. I think the most we've been was maybe 6 pips, 5 pips. That's terrible. That's terrible. But yeah, I gotta keep that in mind. You know, that 30-minute rejection was just fat as shit. Now the question is though, now I'm trying to think, is it smarter to enter an impulsive entry, or is it better to wait for the candle to close? And with it being New York session right now, well, I'll enter an impulse if we break past this. If we break past that wick at 167.60, I'm thinking about entering impulsive. But most definitely, I'd kind of prefer for a candle close. Almost for like two. Like if this one closed like within the range and the next candle closed below the range, that'd be kind of lit. Impulsive entries seem okay, only because of the such clean traffic, but it's got to break this wick right over here. I'm gonna get that spot on. There we go. That's spot on. Yeah. Might be a little bit of a slow one so far today. Ton of consolidation right here. So much money built up. So much money built up. There's a ton of buy-in, sell orders right here, but I swear, gold wants to push down. Definitely can see it going. If we do, potentially getting stuck. Like it wants to go to 1700, but it's gonna shit down. It's not gonna hit 1700 though. It's obviously gonna go like maybe 1686 and just start dumping. But even then, it wouldn't surprise me if it started dumping like around here. So at this point, it's gonna be just a long time waiting. So we got for the rest of the week. Oh, cool. We got core price index. That's kind of lit. Then we got gross domestic product. Prelim. Oh shit. University of Michigan. That's what it was. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me that this candle does close like this with a wick like this, and I swear it's gonna close bearish. But if it doesn't, in the event it doesn't, right? Just a whole lot more waiting because I'm not gonna trade within this range. I'm just gonna let it play out. If we end up getting past this, still very very risky positions in my opinion. Uh, we have still pretty fat 30-minute rejections, and we just gotta be very delicate with buys. I really feel strong about sells. If we can break past, if we can close like this 30-minute with like no candles at the bottom, and then we have a support form, it doesn't surprise me that this candle would close like this, bearish with a wick on the bottom. But with that wick on the bottom, I feel like it would give us better incentive to keep pushing to the downside. Hopefully past this line, because we close like this next candle, I don't think I'd wait for the close. I'd probably enter impulsively here at 167.60. It's kind of my analysis at this point. I don't got time to chew yet. Till I touch 100 mil yet. The UK dudes. I'm just playing. I'm pretty sure it's a little baby lyric. It just sounds like something British dude would say. It's comedy. Oh, okay. Let me write my analysis down so anybody that joins is at least not gonna be like, "What the fuck's this guy doing?" Damn, I can't type for nothing. We got 8 minutes. This candle is closing fairly bearish. What the fuck? Personally, I'd wait for this candle to close. I'm not gonna answer impulsively. Not on this candle. It's 8 minutes left though. I don't know. It's so. I don't know. Gotta make my decision up quick. Because there is 7 minutes left in the candle. Still a good amount of time. Alright, so I am going to stay disciplined. I'm not going to answer impulsively on this candle, but the next candle. If this candle does just do its thing and go past this, it is what it is. Reason why I'm a little hesitant on it is just because we just really made that support just recently, and I feel like it could be a good chance. Like, what if I answer right there, boom, and we just start rejecting right away? I would feel like I would feel shitty. So I think yeah, that next candle gives me a little bit more confidence. Just gotta sit back and relax right now. Just gotta stay disciplined because right now, like, it's pushing down pretty close to that point, but it had to break that yellow bar at the bottom there, and then at that point, I feel more confident entering. But like I said, 6 minutes in this candle, hell no, I'm just gonna let this candle do its thing. Wouldn't surprise that fake some people out and the candle pushes back up though. Just a little bit, like halfway up that, make like a wick, about the same size, the body type stuff. Uh, it's not looking like that so far. Got 5 minutes left and it's pretty full bearish candle. Not very much of a wick. If I'm being honest, I do want to see the wick at the bottom of this bearish candle, so I do have some indication that it still wants to push down. If it closes with no wick at the bottom, it means that we really don't have that much momentum. Price action really wants to keep pushing to the downside, and we do have that relative support just being created. So we could just kind of fiddle around right here, even consolidate at this point. It is Monday, so um, you know, don't want to go crazy. We did take one loss so far. 3 minutes. We got a whole hour after that point until NYSE volume comes in. So, holy. Got a lot of waiting. But a lot of patience right now at this point. Don't want to be ignorant to gold though, but I don't like what I'm seeing on gold really. Think I'm just gonna leave gold be today. Just doesn't look favorable in my opinion. Entries look a little difficult. So when this next candle opens up, I'd like to see like a pretty decent wick, and then as soon as we see that top wick form, we start pushing to the downside. The second we break past this, I'm fucking entering sales. 100%. But like I said, we got a minute. Let's let this candle close. Let's make a wick to the top side, push down. You know what I'm saying? Grab a little bit of liquidity up here and then make our fucking push to the downside. I gotta be ready for these impulsive entries. And unfortunately, I can't fucking look back at shit, so that's kind of frustrating. So what is it at? 167,603. 167,603. 167,603. Pretty much like right there. Once it breaks that, we are entering. Gotta do better managing my losses though. I gotta 50% a little bit more or do something different. 50%, I don't want to 50% necessarily earlier, but sometime just if I'm like around like 10 pips again, just 50% one more time. Just trying to 50% as much as I can. So we have made that top wick. Just like I said, just keep pushing to the top side hopefully. We made like a baby wick, but like I said, I'd like to see a little bit more bigger wick on top. But if we don't get it, we don't get it. But if we do push, I'm just playing. Like I said, I do want to see that top wick though a little bit more. But if we still push below that orange line there, I will enter impulsively. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am anticipating a sell on GJ. At this point, I am just being patient. Kind of anticipating for their for it to pull bullish a little bit more, so we can get a bigger top wick on the bearish candle that I'm anticipating to form. Not that that's 100% gonna play out, but that's at least my anticipations for this 30-minute candle is that we should push up just fairly high, maybe into the highs of this candle, the body high of that bearish candle. Um, and then hopefully we start pushing back down past 167,603 and ride that play out. As of right now, just gonna be patient. So it's playing out how I want it to though so far, exactly how I want it to play out. Pretty much this whole first half of this candle, I imagine it to kind of push to the top side, but this next half, it's coming down. I feel like this is all just to fake people out right now. At this point, it has pushed quite a bit. I can't make it go any bigger. It's tragic. At this point, we could see it start to push to the downside. Spread's looking pretty good too. So 2 pips. Well, not really 2 pips. It's like 1.9 pips. 1.8. Literally, just going in between that. Now, if it breaks past that bearish candle, at that point, I wonder how that's going to play out because personally, I still want to stay out of those buys just because of that 30-minute rejection still. It's still super fat. And the range after that, if you enter an impulsive there, it'd be very, very quick. And we're right next to the resistance. So, buys entirely, I'd like to just kind of stay out of up until maybe if we broke past like 168, 240, something along there. But until then, I have a pretty strong bias on sells right now. I feel like it's just making a wick at this point. If we start breaking past though, we could want to just keep pushing up. But me personally, I'm not going to risk those profits. I'm just going to stay out of it. But in my opinion, right now, this is like an ideal point for the candle to pretty much start flipping. I feel like we should most likely probably start making a pretty nice wick on the top for the bearish candle. Um, but this could just keep pushing up. Very well could just keep pushing up. Definitely pretty fucking quiet so far. Haven't haven't considered really entering anything at this point. Definitely it's a waiting game. Then we got 5 minutes up until the 15-minute candle closes, and at that point, if my analysis that I said isn't really kind of playing out, then we could just be making another support right here and fiddle around within this area, which I don't know, boys and girls. I might just end the stream because personally, tomorrow's always another day with better plays, and I'm not really liking the market conditions so far, especially for gold. I love trading gold, but I don't know if I like how it looks. Don't really find the best trade setups with that setup. But this, it looks pretty decent. Um, like I said, buys are more delicate. I feel like buys are kind of iffy. Um, buys are already iffy from the get-go because of that 30-minute candle rejection. It's a huge rejection. Probably like over 10 pips. Probably like 11 or 12 pips. $20, pretty much. Holy fuck. Yeah, this is gonna be the candle though. highly expected so far. Yeah, I definitely feel like this next candle we should keep rocking to the downside, if I'm being honest. It just doesn't seem right for it to push up now at this point. We're making a nice fucking top wick for that 30-minute candle. Yeah, the weaker bullishness is almost the better. The stronger the bullish, the more relative I can see us pushing and staying in this consolidation area. Part of me really wants to wait on here though, just because I don't want to like look back, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I look at the charts and I see this exact play just play out perfectly to downside. I missed it. All over patience. It's just the name of the game. Unfortunately, I wasn't patient enough to start of my Monday. We did take that relative loss of 15 pips there. Um, 50% of my position at 9 pips. Evidently, obviously, wasn't enough. I need to reevaluate that and, maybe 50% 2 times or something like that. Or generally, like, so the problem was, like, so at 50% at 9 pips, right? I would love to see the price go down 8.6. I would have 50% again. That would have made it much better to lower the risk. Could have made our loss like maybe like $6 type shit. And this is perfect right here. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Exactly what we want to see. Okay, so now we got to be kind of ready. Because at this point, we might get our push down that we've been waiting for. Pretty much got my finger on the trigger. I'm ready to go. To be honest, I mean, this could be how it plays out, right? We'll see how this goes. So far, I mean, it's pushing back up, but I do feel pretty strong about this push into the downside. Had to make a little top wick for that 15-minute candle. That's what that shit basically did. That little push, little spike you saw. I was probably just trying to make a little wick for that 15-minute candle before it starts flooding down. And with this play that I'm looking on, considering on entering on is it's gonna be an impulsive entry, guys. I want at least like at least very minimum 10 pips, but even 10 pips, I want a little bit more than that, like maybe 11, 12 pips stop loss on an impulsive entry. I feel like we're gonna get that push down. Something just tells me we are. Looks like we're relatively starting to get that push that I'm looking forward to. But it's on speculation, in my opinion, past 167,603. Once we hit past that, I feel like we have a pretty strong move to the downside at that point, but you just never know. Spreads are even a little lower between 1.3, 1.6. So here we go again doing this type of shit. Just gonna let it be. It's getting near to the end of this 30-minute candle, so it's also making me consider I don't know. Definitely wouldn't want to enter if it was like no wick at the bottom and it closed where my entry is at, like where my impulsive entry would be at. I would definitely just stay out of it. Well, so far it has definitely not played out how I wanted to. Almost started to. We made the top wick I like to see. We got that push to the downside. We didn't sustain that push to the downside though, because now we're kind of playing back around where the entry was at. And it's got me considering how much longer I want to stay on this stream because I'm just starting to think in my head. Tomorrow's always another day to make some more profits. So almost considering. Cause I started looking at gold. It's like, well, yeah, how's it look? Maybe if we sold it here, might fill this wick. But then I'm like, it's like now I feel like I just don't want to be buying and selling because we're near resistance and supports. That's a good way to lose. Um, because that's not how trading works. Not just everything about it. So um, I'm gonna take a look at it because I do know. I mean, we gotta be relatively looking for sell entries relatively soon. So let's take that off because doesn't look like we're gonna be pushing down anytime soon. With New York Stock Exchange, will we have the volume to just be able to push past that 30-minute rejection? Can we get that push up like I was looking for originally? Question mark. It's got me thinking. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. Think I'm just come back to the stream tomorrow. Not to say this buy's not gonna play out right. I mean, this buy could easily play out. Um, I'm just looking to stay out of it. For future reference, and I know I want to see how this turns out. Oof. So I was putting a lot on my charts. Just let me know where price is kind of coming up. Up here is I really want to catch like a sell. Um, it's not always the case though. Not that's gotta be for sure that area, right? It could be sells all around the spot. Catch really nice plays, but if we're looking to make like a really nice hold, we definitely around that price up there. But even right here though, I wouldn't mind. We might be able to retest this. Boom, come back down, push back up, etc. etc. Yeah, this is toxic. It's like part of me wants to hop up, but now that it's going like this, I mean, it's terrible because like it could be NYC, the time when we get the push I'm looking for, and I just don't want to miss it low key. So I think I'll wait maybe till NYC, and then after that I'm just done. Actually, I don't even know even now. I'm just kind of like, jeez, man, London session went crazy. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, part of me just wants to hop off. To be honest, part of me wants to hop off, and part of me doesn't because I feel like wow, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock could be the entry. Like 8 o'clock, 8:30. I don't know. Maybe, right? It's still a pretty fat range. This candle have to push like quite a bit for me to like really consider a sell. But like if this candle closes like within here, the next candle bearish again, NYSE. Oh yeah, I would definitely like to buy or sell, but it's taking damn long, man, and for it not to play out, we not that it's a big deal. I don't got not too much better to do besides just keep studying on this, keep increasing my knowledge, work on some of my wholesale business, and then you know handle more things. But regardless, just don't want to be enticing myself to get into trades that I'm just like should rather stay away from. Not that I enter anything here. I'm really waiting for this play to happen, which I still feel strong about. And I mean, if we close the top of a range like this, I might even enter the sell here because that 830 candle might be able to give us that push to the downside we're looking for entirely. So it's kind of in speculation too. A 30-minute candle, boy, a bearish 30-minute candle, I believe, at like what 6:30, 6 o'clock. Oh yeah, that thing's a monster. That thing's been fucking up all types of people's buy orders. Even fucked up mine, no cap. I got in that mug. I peeped it though. I was like, it's definitely a factor that I didn't consider. Well, I didn't consider it enough because I still entered, and yeah, we didn't even go like fucking not even 5 pips profit. So kind of a good learning good learning experience with GJ for sure. Like, hey, got big ass 30-minute candle rejections like that. Instead of support, maybe be a little patient. I really feel like we're gonna want to correct this move though. That's why I'm just like, ah. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for so much silence. I'm just been on the stream for quite some time, and not too many people probably even watching at this point. But if there is, no comments are being put down, so I don't have much to say at this point besides relatively the thoughts that are in my head, which is thinking, am I looking to sell at this point? It is a no trade range. Don't want to, if I can sell the top of this range, might be able to look for something good. How big is this range? Only like 20, 30 pips, something like that. Oh, actually, no, this is 20 pip range now. Definitely keep that no trade range. Would you look at that, man? Like, damn near no drawdown gold. What a play. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think at this point I'm just gonna hop off. Just gonna hop off the charts at this point. Um, yeah, I was really skeptical on either positions. Really, was what it was. Um, the best position I could have entered probably on this session here would have most definitely been this candle right here, 7:30, which I entirely missed. But I'm not gonna lie, without seeing, I mean, obviously it played out now, but before that, it was this candle's fucking me up. I mean, we got such a fat reject to the downside, the upside. We got a whole bunch of little rejections here. Um, this didn't seem the greatest, but this was a pretty nice bullish candle, so I gotta always keep that in mind. But there was a nice bullish candle right here, right on support, and you saw what happened there. So, uh, something just to keep in mind. Yeah, a little bit of a rough Monday, I have to say, a little bit rough, but not anything bad though. Still great day to trade. Definitely probable positions in a lot of places, and still even presenting themselves here soon. I just don't know if I have the much patience to stay on the charts anymore. And I don't know if I really want to risk anything at this point. It's always another day tomorrow, and I'm getting myself kind of caught between two biases. Like naturally, you'd want to kind of bias, but there's that resistance right there. We do want to start selling off here soon. It's at a pretty high point in price where I feel like we can start kind of push to the downside quite a bit on gold. But I don't want to start fucking myself over by breaking any rules or anything like that. But yes, I think that's about it for the stream. But ladies and gentlemen, I think I want to probably close it. The sales could look like they play off, but we have to, requires us to wait for another 30-minute candle. We got NYC coming up. It's like I might want to stay around there for NYC for gold, because there's always there's definitely a good place in gold to be had. I gotta see if I can get more active. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably just gonna hop off this. To be honest, we're gonna have to catch some plays tomorrow. At this point, I'm cool. I'm through with it. I'm just gonna hop off today. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 a.m. We'll just take the small loss we took today and call it a day and be ready for tomorrow. I'll be seeing you guys later. You know, obviously tomorrow, later this week. In this latest week, we're gonna have we have CPI and we have gross. So we have CPI, I believe Thursday for the United States, and then we have gross domestic product on Friday for for the pound. So definitely got some real good positions coming up later in the week. uh, it's tough too though because I'm not gonna lie. We got this 30-minute candle coming up. I might as well wait a little bit longer. I was about to hop off, but GJ's starting to come closer to that resistance, and I'm really hoping it can push even further down closer to that yellow line because during NYSE it'd be a perfect time to enter that impulse of entry. So might just hang around just a little bit longer just in case we do get that push. Son of a gun. Alright, so I just like to see how this at least like to watch a little bit of this NYSE candle. I didn't just fucking wait around here for nothing, I didn't just hop on this stream just not to check it out or see what's going on with it, so might as well at this point. For the learning experience. And, for the learning experience we might be able to catch our play, if that maybe the first 10 minutes of it starts pushing down how we like, but if not, I'm just curious to see how it's gonna how much volume is he gonna bring. I mean, is he gonna have enough volume to break this bullshit ass 20 ass pip range? I mean, this range is terrible already. Buys look like shit. I mean, sells really is what I'm. Come on. Was correct this London session move. Shit, if we can get like a close of that bearish candle below those bodies of those fucking two candles pretty much mimicking each other but opposites, that would be lit. Hell yeah, finally pretty much like 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes and then we got NYC coming in. NYC hopefully can help us push to the downside. It's already looking beautiful, man. If we can come on, just break past that bullshit ass little two, close below that, it'd be real good. Oh yeah, there we go. That feels good. At least it saw a slight break past that, right? Got a little wick past that now. It's gonna gain the confidence back up. Watch. It's gonna gain the confidence back up just to push back down. And when I'm saying confidence, I'm meaning no by any means, like legit terms. I'm just fucking around. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna hang around like at least 10 minutes for the NYSE candle. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. So it's officially NYSE at this point. So let's see what happens. So NYSE coming in. What's gold doing? Oh, I'm weak as shit. Gold's just been. Oh, I'm weak. Go ahead, another 10 pip play within a minute. What am I doing? I need to quit looking at motherfucking GJ. That's crazy as shit. Oh, I'm weak. Holy crap, though. Is spreads going crazy right now or what? Nah, not for real. It's hella interesting. considering doing something extremely risky. Oh yes, can we get our impulse of entry though? So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, not gonna enter impulse of entries till we pass 167, 604. Well, technically 603, but I can't get it on 603. Oh, I had to let my dog out. I did not want to miss that trade. I was gonna be super salty if that happened. We're getting close. Just gotta break past it though. Break past it. Entering at that point. So unfortunately, we're 50% at that point. I don't want to lose any more at this point. If I get a push down any slider, definitely 50% again. Hopefully looking to kind of push down just a little bit more so we can kind of 50% a little bit less. We're at 10 pips. 50% one more time. Alright, so yeah. Let's 50% one more time. Just to reduce the risk even more. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so fuck man. Impulse eventually didn't work out, man. So what can you do, right? Just gotta get better, you know? Gotta get better. Felt confident in those sales, but clearly played against us there. Not much we can do. Yeah, not much we can do there, boys. Well, 1 to 2 trades every day. Definitely my last position. We waited for a long time for it to play out. Didn't end up playing out. Definitely a rough start to the Monday, but I'm definitely gonna be back tomorrow to make some more trades happen. Let's try and do our best we can and stay profitable, man. We gotta stay profitable. Took 2 losses already. Not the greatest start to my week, but hey, we're gonna be back and to make it happen. So thank you guys so much for anybody who tapped in today. I really appreciate you guys. Everybody have a great rest of your day.